Welcome to another Thursday Thought segment. Today I will be sharing my perspectives on the third wheel of personal leadership, practice humility. Practice humility is about the process we go through to bring authenticity, transparency, and vulnerability into our lives. Authenticity, transparency, and vulnerability. Words that can easily be defined to describe the way we reveal the real you. For many of us, it's difficult to be comfortable being the real you because of our fear of ridicule, judgment, rejection, or simply the threat of being taken advantage of or seen as weak. Often we need to be able to feel trust and secure before we share the real you. So instead, we put a barrier around our innermost self to keep us isolated, safe, and protected from those people or things that can potentially harm us or hurt us. Unfortunately, when we build barriers to keep evil out, it is those same barriers that also inadvertently end up preventing the resources we need most from getting in. As a result, we get isolated, lost, confused, out of balance in our most difficult times. We find ourselves needing help in our most vulnerable moment, but not being able to access those resources. Practice humility can be found at the back wheel of a bicycle. The back wheel of a bike isn't very cool when you think about it. It serves no obvious purpose other than a place to rest our butt. And it is only the back wheel, and as we know, there's nothing in the back of anything that's very cool. But the back wheel of a bike, like practice humility, serves a very important purpose. It provides physical support and stability while offering balance on our journey. That's what practice humility is all about. Practice humility is how we access the resources we need the most to obtain support and balance, especially in chaotic times. In the face of adversity, our ego kicks in to protect us from danger, harm, and external threat. It builds an emotional wall that protects us. Unfortunately, those same walls actually prevent us from accessing the resources that we need the most in those difficult, challenging, and adverse times. Fear, doubt, worry, judgment put our ego in high protection mode. Practice humility is the process where authenticity, transparency, and vulnerability take over, allowing us to find the love, support, guidance, and encouragement of others in difficult, painful, and confusing times. I know it isn't easy to ask for help or to admit to our struggles or to share our pain, but the greatest gifts come to those who have the courage to admit they cannot go it alone. Practice humility opens those doors to help us receive what we need most. I look forward to talking with you next week, where we'll cover the fourth and final wheel of personal leadership, make a commitment. And until then, have a great week.